There's a lot of problems in the world today. Some of it we just cannot solve. And there's things that get solved even when we don't need them to be solved. Or solutions to problems that we just cannot figure out. There's a math problem from a while back that they've been trying to figure out what the end route of this number would be. And they put it into a computer, and the computer started working on it. And I don't think they ever expected an answer, but it found an answer. But the problem here is we can't check it because the computer says, hey, here's the answer. And it's not the answer is not 42. It's not like in the movie Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy where the answer is 42. It's a huge-ass number that we cannot calculate on our own without another computer to check it. Dave, your thoughts?
Well, the answer might not be 42, but I still think that this computer is a lot like Deep Thought.
Yeah.
The computer was set up to solve this problem, and the answer that it came up with is as long as all of the Wikipedia articles combined, which is absolutely absurd. And if humans were to check it, it would take all sorts of humans taking just small portions of the problem, or larger portions, really, but small comparatively to the actual answer that it came up with.
Right.
And trying to check it. Much like Hitchhiker's Guide, I wonder if they'll turn around and create another computer to check the work of this computer. Right? So we have to create a computer to come up with the question in order to check the answer.
Right. You know, the thing is, the question for this was made up by a mathematician named Paul Edros, and he imagined a number. It was a random number, infinite sequence of numbers containing nothing but plus ones and negative ones. So he was interested in knowing which one of the sequences would contain which internal pattern. So I'm not a mathematician. I have to use a calculator for simple stuff because...
Yeah, and back in the 1930s, he offered $500 to anyone who could solve it.
Oh, well...
And current
inflation... Just think about it. With current inflation, that $500 would be about $10,000 or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but
I don't know. So like I said, I'm bad at math.
Yeah, right. I mean, either way, no one's ever going to collect that money now that this computer solved it, or maybe didn't solve it.
We don't know. It's amazing that we've got this thing out there. We can't even check it because. You know, Skynet's coming, man, and it's figured shit out before us. Kind of your thoughts.
I guess I'm curious, if the computer is accurate with other proofs, can we extrapolate that? If it's accurate, in 100 out of 100 proofs of other things, can we just make the assumption? I mean, we have to make the assumption. I suppose that mathematicians would rather actually know. And the article kind of hints that they're going to do what Dave suggested, is just give it to another computer, but use another computer, but use a different method. And if it arrives at the same proof, then it's probably correct.
Right.
So, I don't know. Computers are getting too damn smart out there, I guess.
They're too damn smart for their own good.
We need to evolve a little faster.
They're too smart for their own good.
Yeah, can a proof be accepted if no human reads it?
If a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound? It says that it compares. Dave, you alluded to that it says the answer is compared to the size of the Wikipedia, which is a 10 gigabyte download. So if you want to ever download the whole Wikipedia site and then make your own changes, I guess if you wanted to, I suppose it would. It's 15,000 pages of calculations. I mean, that's a lot of calculations, and trying to figure this out it just boggles the mind.
That's a big chalkboard.
Yes, it is. Did somebody dig up Einstein or somebody else? Maybe we can get I don't know, some other math geeks on this, I guess. I mean,
well, there's a little 3-year-old girl who tested at 160 IQ or something out there. Maybe she can.
Oh yeah, sure. Why not?
So.
More than I got here. It was just I need a calculator to do simple math.
I've made peace with math. That's about it.
Yeah, there you go.
we get along fine by just, small talk.
Right.
I take it this is a little bit more complex than a TI-85.
Right. Yeah, they were using a couple of iPads and they were just swinging around and going wee. I don't know what kind of computers they were using, but they must have been using some kind of supercomputers to get this done.
I'm telling you, it's deep thought.
Yes, it's deep thought.